Mr. President, congratulations on your election. I think today is a historic day for our country, and I think it is the start of a new chapter of building, a new chapter of cooperation, a new chapter of us putting our country and its interests and its future first. In this election, the voters chose not to give any party its own majority. In doing so, they have told us that they want us to work together to build a prosperous, non-racial, united South Africa with a growing economy that works for everybody. We must now, as the members of this House, rise to that occasion and rise to the call of South Africa. Despite the political party T-shirts that we wore during the election, each and every one of us is first of all a South African. Our country needs us now to step up, to end the era of finger pointing, and to start a new era of collectively putting our shoulder to the wheel to ensure that the country that we all love prospers into the future, and that the people that we have been sent to this House to serve get value for money and ensure that we give effect to the dreams, the hopes and aspirations of every South African. The Democratic Alliance and I look forward to working with you, Mr. President, and the rest of the team that will be forming part of the Government of National Unity to put our country first, to take hands and to work collectively in the interests of the people we serve and the country we love. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, honorable members. The Economic Freedom
Thank you
Fighters.
very much, Madam Speaker. Congratulations to you. And you know very well that under normal circumstances, would have ordinarily supported you because we believe in your commitment to a parliament that is going to work effectively and efficiently. We have an experience of working with you even before, and we do not doubt your capacity. Our contestation of you was necessarily to contest the betrayal of our people, and it has nothing to do with you as an individual. Congratulations, Mr. President. We accept the results and the voice of the people of South Africa, which was expressed on the 29th of May. And we also accept the results of today's gathering because it's a reflection of a democratic practices. But we contested because we wanted to demonstrate to South Africa that we do not agree to this marriage of convenience to consolidate the white monopoly power over the economy and the means of production in South Africa. This marriage, it's a marriage that seeks to undermine the changing of property relations in South Africa. We refuse to sell out. We have never done so when we're young, and we're not going to do so today. We don't have a history of being collaborators. We are going to ensure that this parliament is functional. We can reassure you that we will not fight with any bouncer. We are going to be the best and effective opposition that is going to ensure that both you and the DA are held accountable. This is not a government of national unity. This is a grand coalition between the ANC and the white monopoly capital.
Honorable
History
member,
will
time
judge
is
you
over.
and judge you harshly. Thank you.
Inkatha Freedom Party.
Madam Speaker, I would like to congratulate you, Mrs. Lothrit. I'd like to congratulate you, and I did vote for you. I would like to congratulate the President Mr. Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa, this country, I'm standing here as a person that got a second chance. 96% of guys that come from prison go back to jail. And my being here comes with a hope that I can show them that you don't need to go back to jail. And I think this country has gotten another chance. And when you get a second chance, you must use it optimally. I think the voters gave all of us a second chance. I would like to congratulate the ANC for accepting the result, even if they didn't get 50%. The world is full of stories of presidents that only accept results when they get over 50%. I will support the GNU, and I'm proud of the GNU. And as the leader of the DA has said, we're done with politicking. We might wear different T-shirts. There will be those amongst us that will call us sellouts only because they are not part of it. But we've learned from them. When they were doing it in 2016, they were not sellouts. They don't have the only right. They have given themselves the right that if they work with white people, then it is
Honorable
fine.
member,
When we
your
work
time
with
is
white
up.
people, then we are sellouts. They are the
Your
sellouts.
time is up.
Honorable member, time is up.
Begging for a job.
Freedom Front Plus.
To our speaker, who's recently elected, fellow South Africans, Bagaetsu, Dumelang. It is indeed a question one has to grapple with. When I reflect on the 29th of May, I ask myself a question that actually comes from the Bible that says, can a nation be born in a day? I happen to believe the 29th of May gave us a new start, a fresh beginning. I happen to believe that South Africa will never be the same again. For that to happen, it's going to ask us a number of questions, Mr. President and Speaker. The first is, are we willing to put up our hands and say this country deserves better than what it has had in the last 30 years, and we will charter a way forward for a better 30 years? It asks us the more difficult question that says, could, as the Speaker of this House, hold the executive to account regardless of how it's put together, so that our people will know that all actions will be held accountable for the good of all the people, and that certainly as Build One South Africa will be fighting to do. Mr. President, to you, I wish to say this to you, that your role in 1994 was one such of bringing this nation and drafting a constitution that built a new consensus. Today, the task feels a bit similar, even though in a different age. It asks of you to maybe in many ways ensure that the haves and the have-nots have a conversation so that all of us have something. It asks us the question to say where there are divisions in our country, we will pull together to build a united South Africa. I wish you well in that task, and I give you my assurance that when you want to build one South Africa, you will have my support. But when we differ from that, we will hold you to accountable. And may God bless our beautiful nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. ATM.